Centrifugal pump they are using for the industrial purpose. There is a pump is using for the one place to another place. This pump will see for the view of the impeller of the wallet casing, and this one use centrifugal force for supporting for motor. This transfer the liquid place one place to another place. This wide range of designs as for centrifugal pumps, what are recommended for the specific fluid, or what is the purpose they are using for the industrial these recommendations. The centrifugal pump, this seeing this picture, this wallet casing and a suction flange, impeller, delivery flange, this drive shaft. There's inside some of the parts. This inside there's like bearings and oil rings. Those things is inside. This previous picture I showed. Without a diffuser, this can show in these pictures. Diffuser function is decrease the turbulence of loss of unlift this direction of the outlet fluid. Centrifugal pump, this direction of the centrifugal pumps is shroud and diffuser, volume and diffuser. Centrifugal pump definition: centrifugal pump increase the momentum and pressure head by the means of the rotating blades, which constants reduce the velocity into pressure of head. This commonly parts components: this inlet, deck, impeller, wallet, discharge nozzle. This see these pictures: guide vanes, fluid inlet, diffuser casing, and impellers. Impeller velocity of diaphragms. Revise the velocity of liquids. Velocity of liquid resting for the impeller tightness velocity due to rotation. We see in this picture for the diffuser velocity of this. See in this picture theory of centrifugal pump impeller. This is to develop the basic theory of centrifugal pump. It has the assessment that impeller constants of interlate number of uniform smooth vane, zero thickness, using for the following symbols: T for torque of impeller shaft, angular, W for angular velocity impeller, H for idle head developed by the pump impeller, Y is the outlet blade angle made by the return velocity, vector of width V, beta it is thermometer blades angle made by the relevant for the velocity with V1, R for reduce, B for width. Theory of centrifugal pump impeller. To develop the basic theory of centrifugal pump, it has a assessment that the impeller constants of infinity, this number of uniform smooth vane of zero thickness, using the following symbols: one T for torque on impeller shaft, W for angular velocity of impeller, H idle head development. Seeing this picture for the vanes as for design for the rotation as for the rotation in the different type of screws as for design for the specific speed depend on liquids. As for engineering design, this specific what is the specific liquid for the those thing of operations. This separate design for impellers. Uh, Either had a reduced section loss, design for cavitation, simple of impeller. This pictures can see the centrifugal pump parts. One is the casing, second is casing wearing, third is front impeller wearing, fourth is impeller, fifth is back impeller wearing, sixth is casing cover wearing, seventh is section cover, eight is adapter, and nine is land plate, 10th is front bearing cover, 11th is cylindrical roller bearing, 12th is snap ring, 13th is vent plug, 4th is bearing housing, 5th is angular contact bearing, 16th is back bearing cover, 17th shaft, 19th put, 20 is bearing separate ring, bearing spacer ring, 21 is type of the ball bearing, 22 contact for oiler, 25 is a dining or pump, 26 is mechanical seal, 27 is shaft sleeve, 28 is plug, this 29 is sealing gasket, 30 is impeller nut. There is more parts depend on the centrifugal forms in assembling and disassembling work. There is this see this picture, centrifugal pump. This picture for centrifugal pump in physically is one thrust bearing and ball bearing and thrust bearing coming for the centrifugal pumps. This shaft for power for watts, how much requirement for watts for depend design for the capacity of pump. Reliability and relation between the efficiency point. There is a chorus in this picture. This also pump. This chorus depend on the as for the engineering for designs for the capacity of how to operating systems going on. See these pictures for the motor pumps. This centrifugal pump impellers, semi for the liquid impellers and semi open impellers and closed impellers. Pump selection chart, this different type of the liquids as for design for data sheet for the those things apply for the this website also we see for the recommendation for the what is the category using for the pumps. Its main pumps is model number, pump bore, this discharge and volume, speed and drive motor, number of units. There is a recommended for the purpose of the pumps. There is the wallet casing more bigger than for the power plants like similar simpler these pumps. Complete the test of large pumps before installation as closely time constrainting and also difficult as the head of the flow rate and shaft power cannot be arrived for easy, especially it is designed for stage or test on the geometrically smaller model size under the position. Consider the additional the small for the The application for the those things as for designs as achieving for the recommendation of the design using this recommendation for the purpose of the design. Centrifugal this picture energy single for Webler speed of centrifugal pump drive. Collaborate the information for man duty cycle of centrifugal pump given as planned. Show this the picture for the PDF energy saving for pump impeller timings. There is some article for the Asia Journal for the given for the some samples for the these charts. There are timing relations to pump handbook. There are using for the some calculations they give to for the timings how much capacity will take for dimension the most impelled dia on this given for the how much this flow and volume how much given they calculate for those things. mm, the efficiency for velocity this way to stop reduce the of parallel velocity limit for the rotation centrifugal pumps. So there is a type of the purpose of the capacity using for pumps. Root dynamics pumps this cavitation for the rotodynamics pumps. This seeing this picture for the centrifugal cavitation, this seeing these bubbles high pressure for the low high to pressure transmission low pressure this relation for the this seeing this picture for the impellers very corroded for the cavitation problems. These ports already broken for the impellers and the scratches and hole ports also bigger than this causes for the coring the section pipe this section inlet too long this section line diameter too small section lift too high wall on the show this some parameters designing for the examples those things cavitation remedies correct the selection of install the pump increase the pressure at the pump inlet reduce the rotational speed of if you possible reduce the nph or by the using the inducer impellers. Fifth, minimize the head of loss of section pipe due to function the fittings of the possibles. Remove the brief bed for the from the section line strainer for section inlet. The move the pump closer to section tank for sump. Increase the section inlet for diameter. Displace section for the lift for recommended is increase the discharge for pressure. Full open section line in wall. Select the large pump of reducing slower which have lower net positive section for head. Recommended for NPH or this billing these pictures for the temperature depend on temperature for the also this given for a chart for a cavation as a resistance of different materials for using for the loss of material for the while running for the pump depend on this liquids. And this seeing for the inducer act for the inducer booster pump which has increased the section pressure of the impeller inlet to avoid to evaporate this also cavitation produce the possible section implement the calibration problems. It may ensure the calibration to raise the operation safety, lift time to reduce the life cycle cost. Inducer, how to does the work? Inducer, how to does work? NPH for induced pressure drop the impeller section I. The pressure drops in below vapor the pressure. Evaporation for the system bubbles. Important as area higher pressure for cavitation. They seeing this picture for to understand this cavitation. This impeller for inducer this is commonly most important for the using for the lubile pumps. This cavitation for reducing cavitation inducer for design for lower mph volume of the main pump of the range of due to inducer enables of safety of reliable operation with the low NPH volumes. There is a handling for liquid close or the blowing points thereof inducer of the fluid without emission recommendation for the reducing the vibrations.